Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Today I'm going to be reviewing a spirit which is made via essences. So I can't show you the original bottle because I've already lobbed it. So here it is. I didn't get it from this website, but the bottle's there. So there we go. Right, so what that is, hello, Coco Rum essence is basically coconut rum essence, i.e. Malibu. Now what you do is, you'll get your Malibu, now you can either use vodka, plain old vodka, and use sugar. And you mix the sugar in hot water. Don't just put the sugar into the vodka because it takes bloody ages to disappear. Mix it with a bit of hot water, swirl it around till it's dissolved and gone. Then you put it into the vodka, whatever it says on the instructions, and then you add this essence to it, and that essence makes basically Malibu vodka, coconut rum. But it makes a version of coconut rum, depends on how much vodka, or if you distill your own, you can make it as strong as you like. So Malibu normally is 21% for standard Malibu. There are other coconut rums out there. I think it's Coco Rum, which is 40%. The one I've made is about 30%, so it's a decent strength. To me, the best coconut rum in the world, and I do mean in the world, is Malibu Black. Malibu Black is coconut rum with Caribbean rum. So it's actually a dark coconut rum. 35%. For some reason in Britain, you can only get it in chuffing airports. And that's airports that will sell it to you. Because for some reason, in the last year or two, they won't sell it. If you don't get it from airports, you can buy it from some shops in the UK, but they charge you an arm and a leg. So it might be best to do a brew yourself, to do a mix yourself. And the way to do that mix yourself is actually to get your Caribbean rum, a bottle of Caribbean rum, cheap and cheerful Caribbean rum. Get this essence, bit of sugar, mix it all in, make a litre of Caribbean rum for basically 20 quid. Whereas you're going to be paying anything up to 30 quid and more with delivery. So, interesting, if you're into Malibu Black, and I love Malibu Black, but if you want a stronger Malibu, this is the way to do it. So, am I still on camera? Hello. So I've got it. I've actually made this using vodka and the Malibu as well, and sugar. And look, there's no sugar on the bottom. The first time I did it, there was sugar on the bottom. So I poured it out, bit of hot water, mixed the shot and dissolved the chuffing sugar. Because I don't want sugar in. Because if the sugar's not dissolved and mixed in, it's never going to blend. And if it doesn't blend, you're already on a loser. Because you're not getting that, the recipe as the bottle intended you to get. I won't pull a full glass because obviously it's only 3:30 in the afternoon, and I've just done a review of Asahi and I don't want to get too pissed too early in the night, So it's in a Courvoisier glass, so you warm the bottom of the glass up like you would with, no, not down that road. Yeah, it's in a Courvoisier glass just to show you how clear it is. That is lovely and clear. The aroma is pure Malibu, pure coconut rum. So, let's do the maths. Malibu is 21%. Retails for anything about 16 quid for a litre. Which is, a certain price, 12 quid for a 70 cl. Something like that. But it's only 21%. So, if you distill your own, you know how cheap you can make this. Well, let me give you a price. If you distill your own, depending on the legalities of the country you live in, you can distill 70 cls for £1.25. I've done the maths, you know. I've read all the things on the internet. So at £1.25, you get this at £1.79, brings it up to £3. Your sugar, you know, off. It's about 20 pence worth of sugar. So £3.20. £3.20 for something that's going to be stronger than Malibu. Not as cheap, you know, and it's still cheaper than what you'd be able to buy it at Lidl's and Aldi's. But Lidl and Aldi is fermented alcohol, fermented vodka, basically, spirit. And that is only 15%, so way weaker, you know. This stuff is about 30%. So, if you can't distill, you'd get vodka. From Aldi or Lidl, cheap. Sainsbury's Basics, you know. Anything that's cheap. As long as it's triple distilled, it's all good quality. You get that. It's say a tenner. Might be cheaper than a tenner. £9 something. You get that, you get this. So 12 quid, 13 quid. 13 quid. And it tells you to probably pour less vodka in than the whole 750. But I'd pour the 750 in and make it up to a litre. Because then you're making stronger Malibu. And with Malibu, you mostly add cola to it anyway. Yeah, most people do. Or you can put it in mixers, you know. But it makes a stronger Malibu. So it's well worth, you know. For that, even if you did the Aldi, Lidl, you know, that sort of way, it's going to cost you 13 quid. 13 quid versus, you know, that's at the most. Probably not even 13. No, probably more or less 12 quid actually. So 12 quid versus whatever. And that's for something that's a much higher quality, you know, much more higher percentage of alcohol. So beautiful coconut aroma. Certainly can get the vodka smell from it as well, you know, quite strong. So, the coconut essence, coconut rum essence and the sugar has blended quite well with the vodka. This has been sitting for, oh bloody hell, 2 or 3 weeks now. And it's blended quite well. Some of these spirit mixer kits that you can get, they blend. And the Parma Violet gin one I did, that blended it, and within an hour you could drink that Parma Violet gin, and it was beautiful. And I do mean beautiful. In fact, one of these days I'll take it round to my cousin's, and she loves Parma Violet gin, and get a bladder on it and just hear her start spouting just for the crack. Oh, whew. As I said, I know how strong Malibu is. Malibu's 20%, nice strength. But this is like a Malibu on steroids. The essence tastes just like Malibu. With these essences off the internet, you've got to go on spirit sites, you know. And if you want something out of the ordinary, you know, if you're not afraid of mixing it yourself, mixing a bit of sugar, which isn't hard to mix, let's be fair. 50 pence a bag from the likes of B&M Bargains and Home Bargains. Get your vodka roughly under a tenner from Aldi, Lidl, them sort of places. And then get your essence, and you know, if you can get it without paying postage and packaging, great. If you're paying postage and packaging, you might want to get a few other bits, you know, especially if you're a home brewer. But doing that way, you know, it's great. And especially if you distill your own, you know how cheap you can do spirits, you know, depending on what country you live in and the legalities of that country. In the UK, it's not illegal, so you're not allowed to do it. But I say people do, so, you know, that's up to them. But yeah, triple distilled vodka, coconut rum essence, sugar. And I went overboard with the vodka. Well, I've got a full bottle. I'm not going to mess about. I'm not putting 450 ml in. I'm going to put the old bottle in. Why waste it, you know? Mix the sugar up, so that brings it up. Brought it up to nearly a litre, because I put it into a litre bottle. And, you know, a litre for just about 12 quid is what it worked out to be. Don't know where I come up with the 13 quid from, God knows. And yeah, it's absolutely bang on. So, out of 5, I'm going to give this 4.5 out of 5. Beautiful. I love Malibu, but I love stronger Malibu. That is the ticket. First time I tried it, ooh, bit different to Malibu Black. I still think Malibu Black tips it because of that Jamaican rum. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to mix it like I said, just for the, you know, just to see how good it is. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you soon.